welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer, and Melissa Belzer is my co-pilot on this road trip. We are road tripping from Iowa.
No, not
road
from.
tripping to Iowa.
Yep.
Yeah, in a few days it'll be from Iowa. Right now it's road tripping from Arizona to Iowa. We are in New Mexico still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our exit is somewhere.
It's close.
It's close. Our next exit, I should say.
It's 4.5 miles away.
4.5 miles we'll be trying. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're playing card games to kill the time, which it's working because we have been driving now for 10 hours. Actually, 5 minutes short of 10 hours.
It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
No, because I told you I thought that this would make the time pass faster.
I wasn't doubting. I wasn't doubting at all.
I know we won't get through 200 recordings because the phone will overheat or run out of battery charge.
It just won't happen.
So that just won't happen. We are rocking and rolling, and so we're playing card games, and specifically right now we're playing a card game. So it's the Best Self deck, relationship deck. Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored.
All right, what's the next card?
Okay, so the next card, because I had it ready, but then, we had more to say. So it's a finance card. It asks, when it comes to money, what will create friction for you?
When it comes to money, what will create...
This is a relationship deck, so...
What will create friction? I don't know. What creates friction for you on a money issue?
Not having enough.
Yeah.
Miscommunication and...
What should be paid?
Well, on stuff that isn't, that I don't know about.
Yeah.
And I would say friction, it's just like, okay, that throws the plan out the door. So, yeah, we've realized we've got to redo our budget and do all the things because there was some things I just didn't know about, and it was like, oh, crap. Okay.
And we also realized that there was lead sources I was paying for that...
weren't working.
Yeah, I just won't pay for again.
Dumb.
I mean, you look at my business right now, and it's like referral, past client, all that, and I'm like, why am I paying for leads?
Because it's back to your gravy the way it was when it was really awesome originally. It's like your referrals are your gravy train.
Yep.
You do a good job, and so people want to tell all their friends about it so that you can help them too. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's common with anybody that's in any kind of relationship is just making sure that the bill conversations are had. And then what I would say financially with money is that as the bills are paid down, don't add new bills.
Right. Well,
and then the other thing is that I've been thinking about a lot lately is, and this is a stupid thing I saw post online. It really pissed me off. This person posted that if you make this much money, this is how much your rent should be. And they kept jacking the number up. And I'm sitting there going, why? What says that you have to go spend more? It's like, what's the point? Then why can't you stay where you're at? I mean, I get it if you're in a crime-ridden neighborhood to move out of that. I get that, but there's nothing saying that if you're already living in a nice neighborhood that say rent is, God forbid, $3,000 a month, and then your income goes up again, and then people go, well, then your rent should now be $5,000.
Move again.
Why?
No.
If the neighborhood you live in is nice, the schools work for your kids, you like your neighbors, everything else, what the frick are we doing here? Why are we moving again? Why are we raising our bills?
Yeah,
Same thing goes with cars.
For sure.
It's like, who are we showing off to?
I'm not showing off to anybody.
It's at some point, who gives a crap?
I'm not. Yeah, I don't care what anybody thinks about what I drive.
One of the biggest lessons I learned is that when I got a pickup truck, nobody cared. Freaking nobody cared. It didn't matter what the year was, didn't matter anything because it's just a truck.
Yeah, but
and they didn't look at it. It was one of those things that they didn't look at bad or good. Just they were very neutral about it.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, this may be the ultimate vehicle is a truck because a truck just ages how it ages.
It's utility.
Yeah.
They're a tool.
That's my diatribe. So you gonna do a different card?
Yep.
I see a red one.
I I don't know
It
why.
should say at the top. I believe
does
that
it?
they're marked.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Remember, it took us like.
I just thought it was like
took us
little
like doing decks like 40 times before we realized that they actually. Had
I
the
just thought
names
they were
at the
little
top.
designs, and I was like, oh, okay.
No,
I see now.
it's a small print. Like here, yeah. I'm gonna go off tangent.
Okay.
You ever see the Santa Claus movie?
Of course.
And what do? Santa Claus fell off the roof, and he touched the suit.
Yeah.
Well, it was in the fine print that when he did that, he became Santa Claus. Well, this card, the print is basically that small.
It's very close to that because I thought it was a design. I did not know it was a word.
Nope, it's the Santa Claus small print. And there's even smaller print about Mrs. Claus. We've never put these cards underneath a microscope.
No. It's funny.
Anywho.
Okay. Describe your relationship with your parents, grandparents, and siblings.
Okay, siblings, distant. I think that's the nicest way to say it. It's probably the most accurate. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It's the most accurate only because I live so far away from any of them. I don't see any of them. So distant would be the best way to describe that. It's kind of a neutral thing. It's just kind of there. Parents, well, my mom passed away. Very close, like really close. I mean, like I called my mom Monday through Friday.
That was awesome.
And it would literally just be like a 3 to 5 minute conversation. I wasn't one of those people who was on the phone for hours. It was just a check-in call, just say hi and I love you. That was it. And so I got that. And then my dad, it's always just been kind of weird, but I didn't grow up with my dad. And there's no animosity or anything. My dad's not a bad person or anything. But
No, your dad's actually really good.
the thing is just that one of the problems when you come from a divorced household is you're probably going to be closest with the one who you're with all the time.
Yeah.
And my dad was an over-the-road truck driver, so it made sense that my mom had custody of me and my older brother. So yeah, it just kind of not close, but not like bad.
Right, it's good. We're happy to be visiting him. I'm excited.
My stepdad was more of a father figure growing up because obviously he lived with my mom.
Yeah.
It was really rough when I lived there because we're both very type A personalities.
Oh,
we're
for
both
sure.
right.
That's probably the real.
And no, but it took me years to realize it because I didn't realize it growing up.
Yeah.
But it very, very.
Rod's great.
But then you saw how he was with my mom, and you saw that okay, there is a human underneath here. No, it's just
it's true.
That's how it was, and I just didn't realize that growing up. It was very pig-headed. Now, for my grandparents, they were like the matriarchs. What's the patriarchs?
Mother,
they were the leaders of the family. So when they passed, there was definitely a weird thing that went through the family. That they were the glue. It was holding it all together. The
only meeting points.
The only real criticism I could give is very successful business people, but we don't talk about money. And so that would be my criticism of it, is that you had the answers to how to compound interest and be successful in business, but we don't talk about money. So that stuff wasn't passed on and shared. Yeah. So that made my criticism on there. So that would be my side.
Okay. Parents, my dad passed away in 2015. It was fine. My dad was the kind of dad that, he had a temper. He worked a lot, worked third shift or whatever, but he would, if we wanted to go do stuff and we'd ask him for money, he'd give us, he might give us the last $2 from his wallet. And there was a period of time to where we weren't around them, and then they also moved to Arizona, so then I went over there a lot and helped them do stuff in the house, change light bulbs, fix this, change the batteries and the smoke detectors, stuff like that. So I had a lot of hands-on stuff when they lived here.
Did we pass the exit?
Shoot, I hope not.
I'm at exit 349. Or mile marker 349. I think we passed our exit.
Oh, no.
We may be doing a
closure though. What is this?
This is a lane closure.
Now it's 9 miles to 469 north.
469 north?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And
what
that'll
it
get us
says.
back on track.
That's what it says. Yeah, it just cuts us back across, but probably add a little bit of time. I don't know, maybe
All right,
not.
well, I guess it is what it is.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay,
anyway, your mom?
Yeah, my mom. So we play online games. It's fun, and we play a quiz game, a other slot game, and stuff like that. So we can send each other gifts. She texts me. I should check in more. But we do talk. It's a long conversation. It could be easily a 3 to 5 hour conversation. So we do have long conversations. I want to go visit her in the fall, so I'm going to see where that lands. Siblings. Siblings. We text. We have a group text. We've got a group text going for a long time. So we communicate frequently. So yeah, it's not the same as being in person. So I'm hoping to see her in person. One of my sisters in person here shortly. Not now, but at the end of this trip. And then my little sister, I think it'd be fun to go there for a Christmas, just with the kids and stuff, just go hang out for Christmas, because we haven't had family Christmas in a while, and we've been talking about that. I'm like, how cool would that be if we could start a thing now to where we have all of us with a family Christmas? That'd be so fun. So I don't know, we're just flinging spaghetti. So I guess that's that. I am close with my sisters.
And what about your grandparents?
Grandparents, I was really close. I loved going to my grandma's house. My grandfathers both passed away when I was young, or before I was born. Very young, when I was very young. So I don't really remember my grandfathers. I guess I was close to the one.
Yeah, I didn't talk about my dad's grandma, or my dad's mom. She was, you go over there and she's drinking a Budweiser or whatever, smoking, and teaching me how to play cards. Nice lady and all that stuff. She died when I was a teenager. My grandfather died, his dad died either right before I was born or like a month or so after I was born. So it was right around that time. So I never knew him. Yeah.
My grandma's, I loved going to my grandma's house because my paternal grandmother, I always loved it. I got to have real mashed potatoes. I know it's like a dumb thing, but I always got to have real mashed potatoes, and then she made pea salad, which was like elbow macaroni, mayonnaise, block cheddar cheese, and peas, celery. I don't know, it was really good. It sounds weird, but it was really good.
Grandparents have the best side dishes.
Well, they just make real food, and then my maternal grandmother, you're like, you eat what was put in front of you, and that's it. So it's like, and you just
Oh my gosh.
awesome.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it.
know,
That's
we're
how
in a
the
weird
codes are. Here, just drive on the side of the road.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's good. But I was like going over there. We always got to go to church when we were at her house. I loved going to church, even if it wasn't our same denomination. I still liked going. I just liked going to church. So that's always fun with me. We always got to take naps every time we were over there, and I love that.
Naps are very underrated.
Yeah, so it was just nice to have quiet time. And if we didn't want to nap, we could play downstairs in the basement with the pool table.
That's
Your grandma, oh man.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Awesome lady. She was the greatest. And too, I was really blessed between your family and my own. I had a lot of great grandparents. I keep telling my church kids on Sunday to appreciate their grandparents, because you miss them so much when they're gone. So yeah, she was awesome with all her homemade food and her sage advice. So yeah, that.
We're gonna wrap it up here. We're on a bad stretch of road.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap this episode up here. So if you like the show, like, share, comment, leave feedback, reviews, subscribe. I think I mentioned everything.
All the things.
Yeah, go to dadsruleswag.com to get kick-ass shirts like the one I'm wearing. Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you can all be.